Morning, girls. How are we doing? Welcome back to Foodie Beauty Everyday Mariam. Mariam, the revert, fucking the Easter Bunny. like, come on. Like, I was good. I started it off. I was just like, okay, I'll do my sign check. I'll quickly just gonna go through the awkward, terrible new intro that she has, and I'll just kind of skip through the cameo because the cameo's probably gonna be exactly the same. But I always like to keep an eye on it now, just in case she mixes it up. But no, it's her looking like this, pretending to be a rabbit, I guess. She has the relief zipper hoodie on because, like I've said, I am convinced now this is the only one that actually fits her because she has worn it in nearly every single video we've watched recently. We're going to experience this together and then I will have some thoughts.
Well, hello there. You want to wish somebody a very happy Easter? Well,
what are those? Genuinely, what are those mints? I'm actually curious.
I can do it for you with a cameo. Cameos make very special.
I love you could hear them hitting the ground. Like, they probably literally just fell out of her mouth. And she didn't, like, pick them up and put them down. They just fell out. She's like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to do it in one take. I've moved the cushions in the background so people will believe me that Salah still lives here. Yes, she is advertising cameo for Easter guys because, you know, the grift has got to keep grifting. You know, like, you gotta, like, guys, you want a Thailand cameo? Well, yeah, it's gonna be me sitting in a hotel room in Thailand, but whatever. Oh, well, do you want a Christmas one? I'm a devout Muslim, and when I was in Thailand, I said I refused to learn anything about Thai or Buddhist culture or anything like that because I'm a devout Muslim, so I have no interest in anyone else's religion or culture. But, like, sure, when it comes to Christmas, oh yeah, 100%, I'll definitely pop in. I'll definitely do a special Christmas cameo for you, even though I'm a devout Muslim. Oh, Valentine's Day? Yeah, 100% devout Muslim. I'll also do one for that. Easter? I think Easter doesn't have anything to do with Jesus. I might as well. I'll just do a cameo for that as well. It is so embarrassing. Like I say, I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not a Christian and I celebrate Christmas with my family. So it doesn't bother me. Like someone being like non-secular, being able to because if I was in like Kuwait with like an Arab friend of mine, he's a Muslim, and he said, "Yo, do you want to come with me to the mosque?" 100%, I would go to him to the mosque. I would go to them, and I would follow their tradition to the T to make sure that I wasn't being rude or offensive. Because I love experiencing other cultures. I would 100% be okay with that. It wouldn't bother me whatsoever. But like, you're like, this is Mariam, the devout Muslim lady who is the most devout person in the entire world, who refuses to learn anything about any other cultures because I'm a Muslim. Guys, I literally can't even leave the Middle East or I will lose my faith in Allah because Allah just he lives down the street. He lives in the Chick-fil-A apparently. Yeah, okay, bro.
Check it out. Cameo. For a video from me. To you or to someone else.
Also, I'm just going to quickly skip because I've just been staring at her while she's been very slowly doing this introduction thing. Like, isn't this the woman who sweats at the drop of a hat? Like, she sweats at anything. She sweats at talking. She sweats at eating. Anything that requires literally her doing anything but vegetating causes her to sweat. You're in your apartment wearing your head wrap, because I don't think it's like a full, hijab, but it's like a head wrap. You're wearing a head wrap. You're wearing a hoodie. And then you're wearing another hoodie on top. Why, if you're sitting in the middle of Kuwait, it's Kuwaiti spring now, I'm sure it's a lot warmer. Like, what temperature is in Kuwait right now? What temperature is it in the Q right now? What the fuck? I'm also going to say Google, a wee bit racisty, doesn't understand my accent fucking at all. Apparently I asked what temperature it is in the queue right now. I'm not in a queue. Why would I be asking that, Google? What temperature is it in Kuwait right now?
In Kuwait, it's currently 24 degrees.
Did you hear that? It's 24 degrees. It's mildly overcast, mostly sunny. 24 degrees? Huh? That's a balmy summer's day over in Ireland. We dream of those days. We dream of the 6 days we get a year of 24-degree weather. And she's in her house with her windows drawn, with her fucking blinds drawn, wearing 2 hoodies and a head wrap and probably more shit underneath. What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Oh, look at us go. We're going to the mosque, guys. She never has, but we are. Ramadan greeting sung by Salah. Oh, yeah, let's fucking go. Sing it! Sing it! Oh!
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان
Ooh.
شهر الغفران رمضان.
The month of forgiveness. Please, internet, forgive me. I'll stop gripping Bibles and shitting in white Christian asses. Please, forgive me. It's Ramadan.
رمضان رمضان
Oh, this is beautiful.
رمضان
Oh.
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر رمضان
There you go. I added my own One Punch Man kind of ending there, like the hero. That was great! Ah, what a way to kick off. I don't even know. Where the fuck does Ramadan start? 1 second. When does Ramadan start?
In the United Kingdom, Ramadan will start at around sunset on Sunday, the 10th of March.
The 10th of March?
At around sunset on Tuesday.
Oh, that's a couple of days away. I should have asked for Q8, but I'm just going to go with that. Woohoo! Yes, guys, I'm flexing my watch. Oh my god, fantastic. You know what? Salah, he might be the shit man. He might be the great man, but he can... He would get a spotlight segment on America's Got Talent if he showed up and sang like that. I'm sure they would definitely play that part of him singing Ramadan, Ramadan. Do you know what? Credit to our lovely Mariam. She put a tiny amount of effort into it, and by that I meant she got random stock footage from something about like a star flying into a mosque, and she had Salah sing over some music. Beautiful. So I was going to say, huge Ramadan grocery haul in Kuwait. Preparing for Ramadan 2024. Fantastic. Obviously, the best thing in the entire world. I always find it so weird when it's like getting a huge grocery haul for Ramadan. Because for me, like, I would just be like, I don't want food in my house. Especially her. She's a binge eater. Why is she preparing huge amounts of food for her house for Ramadan when she can only eat, obviously, between like the hours of sunset? I think that's the rule of Ramadan. But she's a binger. There's no way she'll be able to control herself. And like usually when she did it last year, anytime you saw her getting stuff, it was usually them going out and getting food in, because there was always like Burger King has Ramadan specials where it's like two, double chicken royales with cheese, for like $1. It was like ridiculously cheap takeaway things, and she went for that all the time. So why are you getting groceries in if not for the fact that restaurants are closed during the day and you're sitting there eating during the day?
All right, guys, so I'm going to start this grocery haul. This is a huge stock up for Ramadan.
What does Kareem mean? What does Kareem mean in Arabic?
Generous, gracious.
Okay.
According to the bum, this name is...
I'm good. Okay, so it means gracious Ramadan. I'm never going to stop using this watch.
So during Ramadan, I'm going to be making some traditional recipes.
See, now
like
she's sweating.
inab, stuffed grape leaves,
Are you?
vimto, a lot of different...
Vimto? Like Vimto as in like the juice Vimto? I'm assuming it can't be the juice Vimto.
meat and rice dishes, some halabia,
Why
rice.
is she holding Ace Reporter Chantel coming to us live from her living room? Why is she holding the microphone?
Puddings, stuff
It has
like
a
that.
clip for a
Some
reason.
soups and stews. So yeah, let me show
beautiful.
you what kind of groceries
I'm
I
so
got for
excited.
this stock up haul. All right, so let's go.
Let's go. Look at all those vegetables that are going to go to waste. Holy, do you need that much pasta? Jesus, woman. Like, I realize 100% she is trying to convince us that it is more than just her in here. But do you need all of this? Like, look at those are thick-ass carrots, though. Damn, son. You got a thick-ass carrot on you. What's that? Is that rice? Calrose rice? Is that like cauliflower rice or something like that? That's a lot of carbs I'm seeing so far. I've seen a lot of people speculate that when she gets like a lot of produce, because she doesn't really get like, because like are those like lemons or something like that? When she gets a lot of fruit and vegetables, which we never, ever see her eat, that is from a food bank, which I could believe. So maybe these are all, because like she got 2 different sacks of potatoes. Like, why are you getting different sacks of potatoes? Why are you getting like numerous cucumbers there? Why are you getting so many bananas? Why are you getting all that, lettuce and the aubergines and all? You don't eat any of this stuff. We've seen what you eat. you will do the home cooking thing. And even when you're doing that, you don't eat any of this shit. Like last time when you were doing your chicken pot pie, you had to use like your freezer vegetables because everything else had gone off by that point. And the freezer vegetables had even fucking gone off somehow.
All right, so this is round 1 of this haul.
Okay.
It's
even like I said, like that. Like the fact that there has to be a round 1 of the haul, because like I said, a lot of people speculate like this stuff that she gets, that this is all from the food bank, the eggs, all the fresh produce, this all comes from a food bank. And in the second one, which is generally like all the freezer foods and the actual supermarket foods, or stuff she ordered in from the supermarket. But like a lot of people also speculate, because like you heard rustling in the background there, so people still believe Salad just shows up to deliver a new hamster to her. So that's my theory, at least. But also, he only ever shows up to deliver food to her.
Going to be a lot of stuff, and I'm not looking forward to organizing it and putting it away.
Sure,
but that's a big job I have to do before Ramadan. So,
what a hard worker you are.
So yes, we have a couple cases of water here
Vimto.
at the back. Those blue cases are water.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks.
Here we have some.
Why do they look so beaten up? This is why I would buy this, being the haul from the from the food bank. Why are they so beaten up? Why do you need, are these 50 eggs? This can't be 50 eggs. It's not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 30 as well. 30 is still quite a lot. But that's a lot of eggs. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I eat a lot of eggs, especially when I'm on keto. I wouldn't even eat 30 eggs before they went off in one sitting.
Long shelf life, full fat milk.
Okay.
Really good.
Even like long shelf life milk. That sounds like the kind of thing you have from a food bank.
For making Arabic desserts like mahalabia, which is like a milk pudding, and
you don't know how
rice
to cook.
pudding.
Calm down.
Have some eggs.
Some?
They had a huge sale on the vegetables.
No, they had a food bank. Come on, bro. Like, it's even like that. They had a huge sale on the vegetables. Well, I thought you were super rich. I thought you were a super rich baller. Like, why are you, like, super excited that there's a huge sale on the vegetables? Why? Like, okay, huge sale on the vegetables. Fantastic. Why are you going to buy them if they're not just going to overweight? It's clear you got them from a food bank.
So I got a bunch of kilos of eggplant because I plan on making a lot of marinated eggplant. And
I hate eggplant.
baba ganoush. Always just have an extra jar of pasta sauce on hand.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Have some lemons, a couple kilos of lemon, because that's important too.
The fact that everything... Okay, do you notice this? Okay, like, look at this. 2 bags of lemon, 2 bags of carrots, 2 bags of aubergine, 2 things of the milk, 2 things of the water, 2 things of the potato. Everything is 2 things. What does that mean? Food bank, 1 for Salah, 1 for Chantal. Maybe that's not how the food banks work. That's where my head immediately goes, why is everything, it's like fucking Noah's Ark in here. The fucking potatoes are marching in 2 by 2, hurrah.
With salads and making grape leaves, which, by the way, a huge staple drink for Ramadan.
It's Vimto.
Muslims will know, or Arabs will know as well.
Classic British soft drink. Okay, yeah. That's why I was really confused when they said Vimto. It looks like Vimto here is considered like the cheap, shitty, like, soft drink, you know? It's like, because like you can get Vimto as like a cordial, like where it's obviously you mix water with it, or you can get it as like a fizzy drink. You know, Vimto is considered like shitty and cheap, and people don't really like Vimto. It's not really popular over here, but you still see it. You'll really see Vimto in like Iceland or Poundland, like they're not big establishments. So it's so weird. Okay, because I remember her talking about like this like last year. Yeah, fruit cordial. So this is the cordial version of it. That's a pretty soft drink that's also popular in the Arabian Peninsula. Vimto is made from a base of grapes, raspberries, blackcurrants, blended with herbs and spices. Herbs and spices, I wouldn't really describe Vimto as. I like Vimto. Like, Vimto's nice, but it's not the drink of choice.
Vimto is huge. It's a drink syrup.
It's not a syrup. It's a cordial.
I'll have to put what it's made of. It's like you add water.
It's like I don't know. You add water. Jeez. It's so important to Muslims. I don't know. It's like something. You add like water or something. I could talk about Vimto in more depth. And Vimto's just like a thing on the shelf for me. It's not important culturally to me at all. I could talk about what the fuck Vimto is. She's like, I don't fucking know. I'll put a Wikipedia article up here. It's maybe going to be as accurate about as Goblin. Maybe Vimto's not made with grapes. Maybe it's made with fucking like apples or something like that, with how accurate Wikipedia is.
We have some pomegranate molasses beside the Vimto here. Pomegranate molasses.
You do? I can
the
see
pomegranate molasses, you use them in like salad vinaigrettes.
Or you drink it if you're really fat, one of the two.
And you make the warak inab, which is grape leaves. Speaking of which, I have a jar of grape leaves. I'm going to try making my own this year.
I can't wait.
Some cocoa powder for overnight oats for a healthy breakfast for suhoor.
But you like never eat that kind of stuff. Like you just don't. Like I've never seen her eat an oat. Like just in her entire life. Her breakfast so far has been like beans and cheese. It's beans and cheese and pita bread. That is it. That is her breakfast every single morning. But no, guys, I'm gonna do overnight oats. Fucking fantastic.
Which is the meal before we start fasting.
Sure, bro. I can't wait.
Some chili garlic sauce.
Okay.
Some beef cubes.
Nope. Not really cubes, but okay.
Bunch of kilos of carrots.
Okay.
Curry.
Well, there's more than 2 this time. Don't pretend. Can you just fucking name the hamster? No one buys it.
My hamster loves a little bit of these.
Harry, my hamster, there's still the original Harry, the original hamster, the one who's definitely still alive. He loves them. He loves them so much it turned them yellow.
Gotta be careful. They have a lot of sugar. But I love carrots.
No, you have to be careful. They have a lot of sugar. You're fucking super morbidly obese and have diabetes.
Too. So we have some potatoes, a few kilos of potatoes.
I know. Hey, bros.
Yes, they're dirty, but they can be washed.
Don't fucking call us dirty, okay? How about you shut? You're fucking dirty. How about you wash yourself? Fucking watch your fucking mouth.
We have some oranges.
Yeah, you do.
A couple kilos of oranges. Now.
Why is everything a couple of kilograms? Everything. When I go out shopping, it's like, I got 6 oranges. I'm like, I got 3 kilograms of oranges. It's like, why? Are you opening an orange juice stand? Like, what the? Why do you need several kilograms of oranges to go with your several kilograms of potatoes to go with your several kilograms of carrots to go with your several kilograms of lemons and zucchinis and aubergines? Why do you need several kilograms of fucking everything?
Each kilo is 75 cents of these vegetables.
Sure, bro.
Very cheap.
Yep.
We have some Calrose rice, medium grain rice.
Okay.
We have some bananas. We have some parsley.
Oh, fantastic.
Cucumber.
Mayonnaise.
Tomatoes were on sale also. So I got 2 kilos of those.
Speak the Queen's English.
A whole bunch of macaroni because Salah loves how I make my macaroni.
Sure. I've literally never seen you make macaroni before, but okay, bro. He loves how when he exists.
Tomato macaroni. It's basically just tomato, butter, salt, and pepper, but he loves it. So the spices I needed, I got some sweet paprika and some onion powder.
Fantastic.
And these.
Didn't she need like way more? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what it was, but she was like talking about spices recently, and she said, "Oh, but unfortunately, I don't have that." And it wasn't one of those two, but it's just like what for her, especially when she's cooking, and she's cooking, you know, like Middle Eastern food. That's a lot of spices. You should have like a spice rack, like as many spices as you have bottles of water sitting over there.
Each head of lettuce was also 75 cents. So? Look at the beautiful, huge head of lettuce. This is the biggest romaine I've ever seen.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And you got 2 of them, and you're not even going to eat one before it rots.
Going to be making a lot of salads also. Wow. So, and my hamster also loves lettuce. So, yeah. Sure, I make him a little salad every day.
No, you don't.
With his kibble.
But you don't even make yourself a salad every day. You certainly don't make your hamster a salad every day. I make him a salad every day. Come on! You're 450 pounds. You don't know what a salad is.
So that is the first round. So I'll be back for round 2.
Oh, so exciting. Oh, here we go. This stuff that's definitely not from the food bank this time. Like, I love it. It is such a big change. Because, like, yes, here's all the fresh produce, all, like, bagged up like this, 2 of everything. You know, the long-lasting milk that she never drinks, you know, all this kind of stuff. Oh, and then suddenly here we go. Here's like the chickens, the cheeses. Is this even more macaroni? The fuck is this? Oh, we actually do have some more spice. Is it cinnamon? Cinnamon? Okay, fantastic. So we actually have like the actual like food she bought here. Those fucking dates. She bought more of those dates. Those are the wee mamoul things. Those are the white chocolate coated dates. This is an educational channel, like I said. We're learning things here. Those mamouls, she said she got those because they're super special for Ramadan. That's why she had got the last packet of them. Why do you need to restock them? It hasn't been Ramadan yet. I thought you were keeping them for Ramadan to give to your friends who come over because you're meant to break your fast with a date or something like that. But no, something she needs to restock them. It's almost like you definitely ate them before Ramadan.
Too.
Let's go.
We have some cornstarch or corn flour.
Fantastic.
We have
For
some
what?
white chocolate covered mamoul cookies.
Yeah, I know.
They're so good. Another
Yes.
box. We have some
Another box, yes, because you keep fucking eating them, even though you're not meant to be eating them. Feta cheese samosa. That sounds pretty nice. It also sounds like incredibly unhealthy for you, like the diabetes queen.
feta cheese and vegetable samosas.
I
My
wonder why there's 2 of the feta cheese, only 1 of the vegetable one. I wonder.
cat's playing with the
Labna?
grocery bags. We have some squares of cream cheese.
Okay,
They're kind of like
Damn
Laughing
it!
Cow.
Doesn't
Just
that
a
usually look like? Isn't that usually like the box of labna comes in? Like, if someone said to me the labna is yogurt, and I remember that, I told myself I'm not going to forget what labna is this time.
From brand. We have these are my favorite. These chicken grillers are so
These are my favorite. They're chicken.
cheap. Each chicken is like under $4
Okay.
US and about $4 Canadian.
So?
And
They're small chickens. Is that like? Like I said, I don't know. Maybe chickens in Canada are fucking like ridiculously expensive. But like for a cheap chicken, it's like that's like a normal price, I guess. Like stunning, confusing, weird. You know, like whatever. Yeah, they're just like chickens. I wonder if they come like pre-seasoned because she claims that she seasons her own stuff. So why would you be like, I love these so much, guys? If it's just a chicken, you know, it must come pre-seasoned. You know, because that's, you know, kind of what it looks like there. But she claimed previously that she seasons her chicken and her seasoning is so much better than all the restaurants. So why would you love it so much if it was just like a plain ass chicken? It's just a chicken, you know?
I love making gravies, stocks, anything with it. I love
It's
it.
a chicken!
I
Broccoli?
have some frozen broccoli because
Yep.
broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables.
That's
I have some berry mix.
What is with her and Chantel? Sorry, her and Amber both claiming they love broccoli. But at least with Amber, I see her eat the broccoli. I don't remember the last time I saw Chantel eat broccoli.
I'm going to be doing some overnight oats to prepare
Are you?
some breakfast for suhoor.
I can't
the meal
wait
we
to
get to
see
eat
that.
before we start fasting.
Bro, fucking Will Smith might as well come in here. It's rewind time. You literally said this already for the fucking choco powder.
As I've said, it's around
As I've said, thanks.
it's before Fajr, so we would eat around maybe close to 5
Farger?
a.m.
It's before Farger? Every time she says that, it's different. I thought it was Fajr. I thought that's what it was. No, it's Farger. It's Farger. Is it Farger away? Is that what the thing? Every single time she says it, it is different. This is the biggest problem with her speaking Arabic.
Probably around 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be fasting for the day until sundown. So,
Fantastic.
all right. And we have some vermicelli.
Okay.
There's an Arab-style
Really?
way of making rice. You kind of saute vermicelli until it gets browned.
That looks pretty nice, but also it's just very Japanese, you know. Just like the way it's kind of like mixed, or I don't know why. Just like to me, I see this a lot in like Japanese cuisine. Very nice. I like rice. I could just eat this by itself as a meal with a spoon. Like I don't need stuff for that. You know, why people get like rice and they're like, oh, soy sauce, and they just soy sauce all over that bitch. Nah, I can eat just rice straight. I don't need soy sauce. I don't need any sauce to flavor rice. I just like rice. This is like the nicest thing she's shown me so far.
And then vermicelli is like a very small, fine noodle. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you add the rice and make like a rice mixed with the vermicelli. It's so delicious.
It's a bit
Some
weird.
chia seeds because
Isn't that what they do for that? What's that thing she really likes? I cannot remember. It's the Egyptian meal that she really likes. It's like super carb heavy. You don't want she eats while being a super diabetic.
I'm going to be adding them. They're very high in
She got
protein
more onion
and
powder.
soluble fiber, which is very good for your digestive tract, and they're very good if you're diabetic.
Thanks.
The fiber in food prevents blood spiking. Your insulin prevents blood.
Yes, everyone was aware chia seed is good. Fantastic. Are you gonna have what are you gonna have it with? That's what I'm curious about. That's the kind of thing you should explain. Like, what are you gonna have it with? Are you gonna sprinkle it on like the rice? Or are you gonna sprinkle it because like chia seed maybe with the oats? Like that'd be kind of nice. Sprinkle it on top of oats. I used to do chia seed on top of like oats, but like mine was like an overnight oat or anything. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do overnight oats, and I never end up doing overnight oats. I just get like the wee like thing and I just make it in the morning myself, and I just have like porridge or something like that. Chia seed on top of that, that's quite nice.
Sugar spikes in your blood, I should say. So
Yes.
I'm trying to get more soluble fiber in my diet. And
This is what I find so weird, okay? Because now we have like the onion powder, which is like the exact same one she showed us in the last one, I think. And that pasta sauce is literally the exact same pasta sauce she showed us in the last one as well.
that was advised by a diabetic doctor.
Your diabetic doctor, he's Indian, by the way, because for some reason she just thought that mattered. She just randomly let us know, oh, by the way, my diabetic doctor, he's Indian. he recommends carbs. Like, he was the one who recommended half a palmful of rice. Well, actually a palm and a half. Well, actually 2 palmfuls of rice. That one, is he the same one who recommended the chia seeds?
In case you're wondering.
Sure.
So we have another bottle of Vimto.
No, you got 2 more bottles of Vimto. Like, unless that's like the same one again. I don't know why you'd set it up like that. What are these jelly molds? Y'all know I like a jelly. You guys know, like, if you ever listen to me long enough, you know I like a little, like 10-calorie jellies I have. Those are my little, like, snacks or something like that. Because it's like 10-calorie, nice little jelly. You just have one of them. 10 calories. It's a nice snack. You can't, it's not like a cookie or something like that where you can eat it. It's like, and the cookie's gone. Like this, it's like, it's a small pot. You scoop. It's like, I don't know, 8, 10 scoops. So it takes you a little bit of time to eat it, and it's 10 calories. I fucking love jelly. Jelly's
I forgot
great.
to show you. We have some gelatin. Salah loves Jello, so.
See, I don't know. Okay, I know I just talked about liking jelly. I do. I know. But I'm also, still, because I'm a hypocrite and I have double standards, I'm not going to make fun of Salah for eating jelly because he's a child. You're a child, Salah. Do you like it because it tastes like a mucusy shit? Is the same. What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe it's just because anytime someone calls something Jello sounds like babyish to me, whilst jelly doesn't. Jelly sounds like, okay, it's just jelly. Jello sounds like, I want my Jello pop. You know, it just sounds like a child.
I had another jar of pasta sauce I forgot to show you guys. It's not very organized.
Sure,
sorry.
bro.
The remaining spices I bought. So I have.
That's because this is from a different order.
Onion powder. Showed that already. Cinnamon powder.
Why did you have it out? How do you mess this up? That's what I don't get. Like, I don't get how, oh, whoops, I forgot I put this out again. Oh, whoops, this was already out again. I forgot about this one. How do you mess this up? Unless your haul, like what we can see, their haul is ridiculously large for one person. Like, but like, how is it so much that you mess up and do repeats?
See ya. And these are dried pomegranate seeds.
Oh, nice.
And
overnight
Persian
oats?
food or Iranian rice. They use these a lot. So, but I might.
Rice and rice. This is an interesting. I don't really do sweet rice. You know, like I know you can do like a rice porridge, and I know you can do like kind of an ambrosia thing. But I've never really done sweet rice, unless it's like mochi. I guess mochi is sweet rice, but it's like pounded and fermented rice. Like I've never done like a sweet rice. That sounds like that could be interesting. You know, like dried pomegranate seeds. I was expecting her to talk about her overnight oats again. You know, for Farger. You know, for the oats they have right before Farger. I was expecting it for that, like, you know, because those would be nice, sprinkled in. They would kind of release their flavor overnight. That'd be
might
nice.
sprinkle a few on top of some halibia as well.
Okay. What
We
about
also
overnight
have
oats?
some condensed
Rainbow.
milk. We have a little.
She saw that rainbow and she got very upset. She got very upset and she wanted to say that she disagrees with the rainbow lifestyle entirely. Blah, 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 blah. I love that people just kind of forgot about that one, where she randomly just came out and he was just like, yeah, I disagree with the LGBT community existing. And he's like, sorry, fucking what? It's just no, and that just like she's had so many controversies since then. It all just kind of got forgotten about, and she kind of just like soldiered on.
Bitty pot of vanilla powder for baking and cooking stuff. We have
like vanilla powder. Like okay, I suddenly thought because I have something like wait, isn't like vanilla pods like the black kind of stuff like you know you scrape it. I've never used vanilla pod. They look too like dangerous for me.
have no sugar added almond milk for the overnight oats. I just prefer it.
Terrible.
For that.
Coconut milk. That's what you go with. Always coconut milk. You guys are gonna think I'm fucking coconut obsessed. I fucking love coconuts. I use coconut milk in my coffee. I use coconut oil when I'm cooking. I love coconuts so much. It's so good.
Kind of thing. We have some fabric softener.
Really?
This is a local brand. I don't know.
Finally gonna go clean your clothes.
We have some mixed berry juice. These are
Sal's favorite.
some mixed types of like snacks, like chips.
Some. Me and her have very different opinions. Well, we also have like what a 300-pound difference. So I guess that's where the difference in some comes from. Some snacks. I would consider this some snacks if you were buying it for an entire kindergarten, maybe. We just got some snacks here. I've never seen it described as a tower of fucking crisps before.
Chip snacks and
Look
stuff.
at that. It's like the monolith at the start of 2001 Space Odyssey. She will be like a fucking monkey trying to smash it open to get those crisps in a second.
We have some lemon which is like a dairy kind of yogurt drink.
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about this. I was like, that's not. Those are olives. Even I was fucking confused there.
Some sunflower oil.
Of course.
Some sliced olives. Add to salads.
A pita bread.
A whole bunch of bread has to go in the freezer. It's just a staple.
I do not get that. Like, especially for the woman who, like, every time she eats anything, especially when she goes out, it's like, so fresh. Everything is fresh. But oh my fucking god, pita bread, she'll buy 50 of them at a time and stick them in the freezer, and you like bring out like freezer burnt, broken ass fucking pita to try and make pita chips within 3 months fucking time because she just keeps restocking the freezer over and over again. It's not hard to get pita bread. Like I said, I've seen other people do traveling where you literally just go in the morning and buy a whole heap of fucking actually fresh, beautiful pita bread for like 10p each. Super cheap, super easy to get, all over the place. Because, like she said, it's a staple in the cuisine. Like, it's like for me, like I'm trying to think, like potatoes, staple in cuisine. We'll go for the classic Irish thing here. I don't buy potatoes and freeze them, you know, because potatoes are fucking everywhere. I don't need to freeze potatoes. You don't need to freeze bread. It's so sad. You eat so much of it as well. There's no reason you should be freezing this.
People here for breakfast and things, especially for salah.
Well, no, for you.
I mean, I do eat it too, but...
Especially for salah. Oh, I do. I mean, I eat one or... What? I should have let it go for 2 more seconds. What are you talking about? Oh, Salah, yeah, he loves these pita breads. I eat them sometimes.
More juice. So these are the table covers we use.
Okay, yeah.
They're white, and you put them down when you're going to eat. If you're going to eat on a table, but mostly if you're going to eat on the floor, which a lot of people at gatherings here, they eat on the ground.
Yeah,
so.
which you don't. So
I guess.
But you don't, because you still pretend to have sciatica. Because you still pretend to have sciatica, so you can't get on the ground. Like, I never get why she puts them on it. Like, maybe, like I said, maybe cultural thing. Maybe it is just a cultural thing. Maybe everyone does it every single time. I've seen other people eat in Kuwait and they didn't do it. You know, I just assume for her it is just purely she is lazy and she doesn't like to have to clean up. That's what I think for her.
That's it. I'm gonna go put these things away.
Like 3 minutes left.
Thank you for watching this haul. So everything
There's 3
total,
minutes left.
I will put the prices here somewhere to show you the conversion.
38 kitty. I saw she put the top pin comment because I couldn't help but notice it because anytime I see it's a top pin comment by her, I usually check it out. She said the KD ratio was wrong. It was actually like $46. Like $150 US for all of this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the cost of living, she said, has made a point, is cheaper in Kuwait. Yeah, because obviously the government subsidizes so much because they don't even have to pay taxes and all because Kuwait obviously makes so much from its oil money, you know, like, which is, you know, good and all. But like, I don't know, it's not like a huge difference, you know. It's not like when you go to, like I said, like I'm, you know, like I talk about Japan obviously all the time. Japan is like incredibly cheap for buying its food, like day-to-day kind of stuff. There's certain things in Japan that might be incredibly expensive, but the food in Japan seems cheaper than like here. Like, you can walk in and feed yourself on like, I don't know, like $3. You know, you can feed yourself for like the day on like $3, pretty much in Japan. This stuff, for like all it is, I don't think it's like super cheap. Especially when we have to consider, like I said, this is her like weekly or shop pretty much, and it's for one person.
In American and Canadian, and in Kuwaiti dinar.
But do you not like the UK or something like that? Do you not? Do you not like the euro? Or do you have a fucking problem, bitch? Are you starting something here? You're happy enough to talk about potatoes, but you're happy not enough to put it up in euros, something like that?
Just a reminder, the Kuwaiti dinar is the highest valued currency in the world. So
that is so embarrassing. Just to remind you guys, embarrassing. I would crawl inside my own asshole in shame. Holy actual fuck, that is cringe. Well, it's so sad that you don't get paid, and it's so sad that you don't earn it. You still earn Canadian because your fucking out of sense account is in Canada.
So it's I think about $4 to $1 Canadian. So like one.
Yep.
No, sorry, the other way around.
Jesus Christ, she's so stupid. How are you so stupid?
Like one Kuwaiti dinar is worth about $4 Canadian.
Yes.
A little less for US because
Obviously.
the US dollar is stronger than Canadian dollar. So
thanks. Economy lessons with fucking Chantel Thoreau, the woman who spends like $150 a week just to feed herself, not including all of the takeaway food.
Yeah, stay tuned. Ramadan is supposed to start.
Stay tuned for what? It's 2 more minutes.
Depending on the moon, but it's supposed to start the evening of the 10th of March.
Oh,
so coming up.
So like, it's the same. So it's the same. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it was the same. What my watch told me, I wasn't sure if it was the same all across, everywhere. Okay, that's cool. Like I remember I made the joke that maybe I should join her in Ramadan. I'm not going to do that. I have a special reason for that. I'm sure you guys will see at some point soon enough, guys. But yeah, no, I'm not going to join her for this one. She can do with this one herself.
Very soon, in a few days, and I have to get my kitchen in order. I have to, reorganize my kitchen and make it conducive for doing some cooking.
Like, how is it not conducive to doing some cooking right now? Have you shit on the stove? Did Salah get too excited? Did Kybella come over and Salah shit everywhere? Like, how is it not? Show me the kitchen. Take your camera, walk into your kitchen, film in the kitchen. I guarantee you could cook in there right now. She's making it sound like she can't cook unless she literally just has piles of shit on top of her oven like she usually does. Which, yeah, I guess if she doesn't want to burn the whole fucking place down, that's probably not conducive to fucking cooking. Jesus fucking Christ. She makes it sound like it's such an effort to cook stuff.
Because I'm going to be doing, iftars.
Are you?
Dinners after the fast is over, and I'm going to try to cook as much as I can and make a lot of traditional dishes. And I want to make
But you don't know traditional dishes. That's the biggest problem. Your idea, the only thing that she cooks, the only thing I've ever seen her actually make that is a traditional Arabic thing, and I don't even know if it is or not, is their breakfast. And she has shown me 2 different ones. And one of them is literally just like fucking beans with cheese and pita bread. And the other one is just like that ring of cheese and jam that she was eating, also with pita bread. Neither of which really required any cooking or making.
Some things, maybe some mahalabia and pass it around to some neighbors around here, and just try to give back a little bit. And yeah, so this is.
Do you honestly think Chantal actually has the ability to make some food that she was willing to give to someone else? Like, really?
How we are going to start Ramadan off, we're going to be doing some cooking, and here's a lot of the ingredients I will need.
Do you know what? I actually would really appreciate if she actually did Ramadan vlogs. Like, do you know like Vlogmas? Like Amber Lynn has Vlogmas. Why don't you have Ramadan Miss or something like that? So Vlogadan. Would that be it? Vlogadan? Should we call it Vlogadan? Where she does like daily Ramadan vlogs. I'm not saying she has to prove to us or anything like that, but like she's trying to like slam the haters, because obviously the haters make a point that she sleeps all day and stays up all night just eating nonstop, and then she sleeps through the fast, which I don't think would be how you're allowed to do it. I know a lot of people have argued the point that she doesn't actually have to even do Ramadan because she's diabetic. When I was making that point previously about the way she wanted to go back to Canada to avoid Ramadan, it wasn't for that. It wasn't to say because, everyone is forced to do Ramadan in that country, in Kuwait. No, I'm not saying it. I'm saying she likes takeaway food. And from what I've been told, all of the takeaway restaurants close all during the day because they don't really do any business, because you can't even eat in public. Someone said you get fined if you eat in public during Ramadan. You're allowed to eat, especially for expats. There's lots of expats there, obviously, and they're forcing everyone to follow Ramadan. So you can eat in your own home, fine enough. But her biggest problem is she wants McDonald's. She wants McDonald's. She wants to order in food, and she can't do that during the day. So she just has to sleep all day. So, yes, she would be exempt from doing Ramadan. But the biggest problem for her is, one, she has to pretend to be a devout Muslim for us online, because she has to slam on the haters by pretending to be a Muslim. I guess that's her way of owning people, I guess, because I guess Nader apparently once told her she'd never make a good Muslim wife, and she's trying to disprove him still to this day, which is fucking mental, I guess. And also, it would just be good to see her do like I said, a vlogadan, do the vlogadan every single day. It's not to only haters, but it could be good content, especially if she's trying to rebrand herself as Everyday Mariam. Show yourself getting up for it, getting up for Fajr or whatever it is, the first prayer of the day, having the overnight oats that you prepare. Maybe show us preparing the overnight oats, doing the prayer, I'm not saying you have to prove to us that you're doing it, but this is the community she wants to build. I wasn't buying subs and doing sub for sub. I was just supporting other Arabic creators. That kind of shit it's just fucking mental, because she doesn't speak Arabic, so I don't know why she's trying to support other Arabic creators, and she's not an Arabic creator herself, but she's just nuts and made that claim. But that's the audience she apparently wants to build, is people who like are Muslims or are in the Middle East for some fucking reason. I don't know why she wants to build that audience when she can't speak their language or really appeal to them in any way. But that might appeal to them by doing like get up, do the prayer, show her like talking about the Quran, maybe have a Quran session and each vlog it down, talking about, what she learned in the Quran that day, what stories she covered, even to teach the Western audience, because like, I don't know, like in my head, I just assume, well, I'm sure a lot of the stories in the Quran are similar to the stories in the Bible, because I know some Bible stories, but I don't really know any stories from the Quran. Maybe they're the same, because they're both Abrahamic religions, so maybe the stories are the same or similar. Who fucking knows? It'd be interesting if she came out and did that, and she showed kind of like the experience of the day, what they do during the day to kind of stave off the hunger and thirst, explain to us like she was doing, well, she like she was meant to do for the Find Out What It Felt, but she didn't really, and she obviously didn't now, because people told me that she actually admitted that she never actually did it, and that's why she couldn't sit there and tell us how she feels throughout the day. But she could sit here and tell us how she feels throughout the day fasting. Then you see her break the fast, and you can see them eating and her making the food and all, and how she's dealing with it. Wouldn't that be like I realize everyone just hate watches Chantal, but I know people here know that I watch for her being weird, or her talking about her grocery hauls, or her like weird vlogging stuff, or her out walking around, more than her drama and rages. That I don't find that stuff entertaining. That like a vlog-a-down series, I'd find way more interesting and entertaining. But sorry, yeah, we have a minute to go. I guess I rambled like fuck there, but I don't know. I just think it could be interesting. Chantal, if you're listening, I'm just saying. Vlog-a-down, copyrighted, it's mine, you can't call it Vlog-a-down.
Now, I might need a few other things, but, they weren't on sale at the store we shopped at, so we might have to look.
This is the thing when you're trying to act like a big baller, and how Salah is so rich that he's dropping cash for an iPhone. But it's like, oh, well, I wanted to get some stuff, but it wasn't on sale, so I didn't. It's like, okay, like, so where's the big baller dropping 2K on a phone, in cash, easily?
Look elsewhere, but that's kind of how we do the shopping. To try to save money also on food is
well, the best way to save money on food is to old yeller you. like really, that is it. It's for Salah to get you to walk over to look at your seafront apartment and to look at the beach and then push you. That is the best way Salah could possibly save money on food.
You kind of shop at different places that have different things on sale, and around Ramadan there's a lot of sales, like Ramadan deals. You'll see them all over the grocery stores. And by the way, in Arabic here we call the grocery store Jamia. They call them Jamia here.
Okay.
So
you said it differently both times, didn't she? I'm going to listen to that again. Sorry.
Here we call the grocery store Jamia. They call them Jamia here.
So Jamia and Jamia, Jamia and Jamia. She said it differently both times. Maybe I'm crazy, but she said it differently both times. This is my problem, because I'm interested in learning about it, because I don't know much about the Middle East. I've said that numerous times, so actually I'm quite interested. Like that's why I like my comment section. People will come in and they'll give me a bit of information, and there are people who are Muslim, and they'll come in and they'll tell me a bit about the actual culture, the actual religion, the beliefs and stuff like that. I don't know if I have anyone specific from like Kuwait, but I like people coming in and giving me a bit of information every once in a while. But like Chantal trying to teach me about Kuwait, she can't even say the word for supermarket. She says it twice, and both times it's different.
So yeah, I'm learning little words here and there.
Are you?
So I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited, especially.
I love all she's learned so far is how to say fucking date, cookie, and department store.
To make my own grape leaves, because I've never done that. But I found some yummy recipes.
Well, show us
and
the
I'm
recipes.
Try to follow them as well. But a lot of the staple foods for.
I love she says staple food, and I can't help but notice she's just slowly zooming in on this. Is this the staple food?
Ramadan, the Vimto is a staple. And you have the...
Were your arms so tired you couldn't lift it high enough to show us the fucking Vimto? You're focusing on the clothing cleaner.
The sambusa. And you also have the mamul.
Really?
So basically dates and biscuits made with dates. Mamul.
Like samosa, I thought sambosa, whatever it is. Like I thought samosa was a Indian thing. Like I realized, like there's some crossover obviously in all kind of cultures, but I thought samosa was like purely like an Indian thing. That's why I was surprised. I didn't know samosas were such an important thing in Middle Eastern cuisines.
Is very popular for Ramadan foods. So
yeah,
and also Arabic desserts like mahalbiya. That's why you see a lot of things on sale, such as vanilla powders, cornstarch, corn flour, milks, and stuff like that. So
but a lot of people make those things.
All right, guys. So I guess that's it for now.
How many times have you shown this? Also, I love that she obviously had that one size because she showed it earlier on. It was like it could be small one, and she obviously only has that one size, so she has blown it up big. So now it looks all pixelated and shit.
That's all I have for you today. I hope you
Fantastic.
enjoyed.
That's a lot.
Please give me a like and a comment.
Please give me a like. No, I will give you a dislike instead. Haha, get fucked. I know she did another grocery haul on one of her live streams, and it was something like titled like "You won't believe this" because she's obviously doing clickbait, and I didn't watch it because it's a live stream. I remember people saying that it was like you won't believe it, and it was literally just a grocery haul via live stream, and that was only like 8 days ago, and we already have another giant ass grocery haul. This is why I say her trying to flex about like the cost of living and how much cheaper it is. It's like, yeah, but that's probably bad for you because it means you can buy more food because you're doing weekly takeout, like weekly grocery hauls this large. That's ridiculous. Even if I was to pretend Sally lives with you, it's ridiculous that this is your weekly grocery haul. A lot of fun. Like I said, I filmed a whole lot of stuff in advance. I might be slowing down, might not be doing a lot of like up-to-date reactions for a little bit here. I'll explain nothing actually bad or serious or anything I got going on, or anything like that. But I'm going to be busy for a little bit of time here. So I filmed, there's a bunch of stuff like they pre-planned to come out over the next week or so. But look forward to something crazy happening. Because every time I have to take a break for whatever reason from YouTube, shit goes sideways. Shit goes sideways. When I did it last time, when I did it like a year or something like that ago, Boogie got cancer and then got a girlfriend. When I did it over Christmas, that's when the Kybella thing happened. So something nuts is going to happen here probably in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, guys, like I said, just like a bunch of stuff probably like planned to come out over the next like week or so anyway. Also guys, just after the fact, Irishman here, I just suddenly noticed something I wanted to quickly draw attention to. The Sal and Chantel channel that she's linking to on her main account is gone. Someone has stolen it. They changed it to Teehee now. I think it's changed to like Mariam.Chantel or Mariam.Sala now. Something silly like that. So yeah, she's been poached once again, and she's too stupid to realize that she is linking now to yet another troll account on her one there. Fantastic. So yes, that's going to be it. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.